So hello data points. Today we are discussing about our uh, chapter that is called the meta analysis of prompting. So that in this prompting we are learning about different way of prompting styles, zero shot, few shot, thought of generation, assembling and self criticism and decomposition. After that, some of the techniques, that is nearly the 58 techniques of textual prompting style. So then let's get started. Uh, so in the context of learning, the ability of GenAI to learn a skill and task by providing them examples or relevant instruction within the prompt without need of wait update or retraining. So let's started with our few short examples. So in these few short examples, if we're looking at examples quantity, then includes them as many as examples is possible. Then after that, example ordering, if that is, this is the right approach. First angry, then happy, then angry, then happy, 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 angry, angry, then it can hallucinate like that. Example labels distribution, if we looking at angry, happy, angry, happy, if we look like angry, 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 three times angry, so this is not a good uh, distribution style. So level of quality, so quality is also matter in here. Example, the format, choose a common format with simple format, not like that, simpler format. And the example similarity, if you notice, I am not very excited, YouTube ads shock, like that. So after that, let's jump into the few shots prompting design decisions. We are already covered, this is the quantity, ordering, level of distribution, all of this, the quantity, level of distribution, format, similarity. So so we already covered the examples, all of this. Examples, ordering, selection. Let's jump into understand the few of techniques. So the techniques are considering all of this factor, quantity, ordering, label, distribution, format, similarity. Implement effectively, we have few of techniques or supervised settings. So how we can go through it? First of all, the KNN. KNN means the simple similarity, based on the different examples, get out the similarity text from there. Then vote K means the top 1%, top 2, top 3 articles gives me. In this research, that time, the taking few of archive research paper and the human review, then the one prompt word regression, operate a regress code to filter out, then paper review through the AI, then we exclude all these papers. So after that, we got this paper, one five six five papers, and then we run the vote K like examples, give me the five most prompt analysis research paper, then it can gives the most recent research paper, like that. So after that, the self-generated in context, SGICL, in context learning, self-generated. So automatically generated and examples. And this example generation is, if it is automatically generated, then just a minute. So here we got a pencil, like, so that I import like this. Okay. So where is that? Yes. So this is where example generation we got, so that I am export like this. The prompt mining, what is that? The prompt mining is giving a specific format, like questions is this, and then answer is this, then questions, then answer, like similar like that. So we done this and this. Then we understood the zero shot prompting techniques. So in this zero shot prompting techniques, we got various type of, like role prompting, simple. A You are the best web designer, you gives a most accurate role based, like you think like a fisherman, or you like say a businessman, like that style. I need a specific style like markdown format or like that. Then self acts, it automatically acts and refine it. Then emotion we done. First we ask the LLM to rewrite the prompt and remove unnecessary in the question that during prompt time. Then we pass to a new prompt, means examples. If we're taking one GPT, then give me the better version of this prompt. Then we gives the prompt on here. This is called the meta prompting. I mostly use this kind of prompting styles. First of all, give me the better prompt of this, then we gives our prompting, then is remove the unnecessary things, then it gives the actual final response. Then sim sim. So given the question, attempt establish the set of factor one person know, then another questions based on the those factor. Means first we provide one questions, then one person review according to the person fact, then is again rechange its output. RAR, re, refresh and respond, refresh and respond, refresh and expand the questions. And we give the questions, explain this research paper. After that we can put like this, reshape and expand and ask me the question, so that I can analyze how deeply I understood this research paper. Like an example, rereading, read the question again. If our model is don't understood, then we can say that read again. Like during my web application building time using AI, I say that follow this extend follow this instruction, like that. So Jack has two basket, each contain three ball. How many ball Jack have? This then we have examples for answer type. Then we again gives our question, then AI will give the answer, like that. QA format. After that, let's understood the chain of zero shot. Zero shot is, let's think step by step. First, let's think about this logically. It means when we are giving a long, very much long prompt, that time we say that extended version, just like now Gemini update update his model, and now it's also provide one extended version. Like where if we're clicking upon this, then we are thinking, then we got this expand mode also, flux expand, and this is the standard mode, like. So this helps to think more on our prompt what we are given to this AI. Let's work on this and step by step way to find out this is the right answer. So how to do that? We give the prompt, then we say that analyze this prompt step by step and give me the logic. Then in this way it can analyze and create own examples to understand how to give the better output. Then the step back prompting. So this is inside the chain of thought. Inside the chain of thought, we have the step back prompting. In this step back prompting, high level questions about the relevant concept or the fact before deep diving into reasoning. Like that, if we are giving an example, write an article outline. First, we create the outline, first step. Then we say that follow this outline, to create one articles, like that. Analogical prompting. This is most for used for mathematical reasoning or code based style prompting. Then the thread of THOT. Walk me through this, the context, manageable part, step by step, summarize and analyze to go. While I am building my web, while I am building my own, while I am building this my profile with AI, that time I say that give me the walkthrough what we are need to build. After that, hit suggest hero section, the skill section, and the work experience section, like that. Then the tabular chain of thought. That means give me the output in a tabular format. Give me the output in the tabular format in simple. Let's start the few sorts examples. If you notice why few sorts have too many examples. If you're looking at the research paper from 2002, language model are few sort learners. In this paper, we got one. If you notice, we got one nice output on these few sorts examples. If you notice the few sort orange color, it's a little bit higher than 175 billion parameter. So that we have the too much prompting styles under the few sorts chain of thought. So let's go to first of all the constructive COT prompting. In order to show how LLM, how not to thinking means, in during our image creation time we provide one negative prompt. That negative prompt is called this. Then uncertainty routed COT prompting. Sample multiple COT reasoning the path, then select the majority if above a certain threshold. Means if we are thinking that give me the articles which is verified through the two trusted articles, means give me the line which is verified through the two trusted articles or the magazines. Then complexity. If something is complex, then first we think the multiple listening chain. First we answer something, then on basis of majority vote, we along with the threshold we got our result. Active prompting. Ask the human, means in this prompting we ask the question, then LLM will gives the reply. We ask the question, LLM gives the reply. Similar. The memory thought of prompting. In this way, memory they use our memory to understand the common sense, factual reasoning, or some of things. Then we go to the we done all of this. Then we go to the decomposition. So in decomposition, what that simple means by, if we have the long uh, prompt and this gives the long output, then is simply of this long outputs it gives us one short version of summary type format. So least to most starts by prompting LLM break given problem into sub problems without solving them. It does not solve first, it's provide us 10 problem, then it's solving sequentially. If you notice in anti-gravity, that time they create the task to do. That time it's create the own tasks, then it's complete one by one. This is the example of this. It's automatically learn. How? Through the self verifications. So much examples on there. So then the decompressed prompting. In here, the internet searching will helps. It search from the internet, then compressed format we gives the output. Most of all, these outputs gives by the perplexity. Plan and then solve. Let's first understand the problem and then solve step by step. Tree of thought. Tree like such problem starting with the initial problem and generate the multiple possible step. After that, after creating the most multiple possibility, then it gives the output. Then recursion of thought, it means when we are giving to the LLM a prompt, that time in a middle one, that problem sent to another LLM, then another LLM gives to the output to the first LLM and then gives the result. Then faithful simple symbolic language useful like that. If you go through our if you go through this graph is generated by the AI. So how I do that? Simply, this is examples of faithful chain of thought. Then the skeleton, just like I gave the example of the article time, first give me the skeleton, then it's run one by one. Then let's understood the assembly. In this assembling, if we have the tree based system, if you have one tree based system, then similarly in the machine learning tree based system we have the cataboost, XGBoost. Similarly on here we have the assembly techniques. So in the here mixture of reasoning by prompts of factual reasoning, chain of thought reasoning, the multiple hoops, and math reasoning, and generated a knowledge prompt with common sense. Then after that it gives the answer. Mixture means it's analyze the various outputs internally, then it gives the output. Max mutual information method, that is means by it's mutually analyze which is most appropriate answer. Then the meta reasoning over the multiple COT, it's also after the multiple chain of thoughts, asks to itself, does it makes any sense? If yes, then it's answer it. Similarly, consistency based self adaptive prompting, if you notice in a GPT, I am giving one examples, then after that I gives the thumbs up, then it's automatically adapt our style, and after the chart it's understood our formatting. Let's jump into our self criticism. Self criticism means when we gives one prompt to LLM, then the simply judgment of own output, then gives the provide the feedback and improve the answer. Means with either self criticism means either LLM understood own output, then it criticize own self, and this helps to improve the model and our output as well. It's a loop type. So self refine, it's automatically refine answer based on the feedback. This continuously improve. Just like an examples, if I am creating an image, then I say that create this image, and after second I gives the prompt that this is not correct, improve this. This is the meta prompt, which is my favorite. I mention on here, I gives the prompt which is spelling error, rough error, everything. Then after that it's create us a meta prompting. This is the most famous, and the auto prompt automatically. Yeah. So this is the examples which model few shot learning and the zero shots gives the better output if you notice. Then the in context self consistent prompt, this is human level programming, all of this. So now we understood the answer engineering. So when it gives the answer, then how to analyze that answer to get the most appropriate. So for an examples, we are taking one Twitter sentiment analysis. Either it say the hate speech or not hate speech. So what it did first we got the LLM response. After that answer shape. We cannot uh, we cannot read all of the output, so that we say that we LLM automatically figure out which section to mostly we got the result. So in this case it found this token, this is the negative. After that it answer extraction in this line, which is the most word which is either indicate this is the most hated or not hated. So here it is the negative, so this is the answer extraction. So in this shape we can also engineering our answer. So yeah, we cover of our most of most of uh, most of prompting method, and later we can go through it and create some few prompts. It's allow us. So yeah, I share all of these images, so you can later go through it through the prompt. So yeah, join. Thank you.